Good day, ma'am. I'm Jessa Masula, and here's my Chapter 12 Laws Related to Tourism, Investment, Investments, and Finance Report. Here's, here are the learning objectives of my report. First, let's enumerate the procedure in setting up a tourism oriented business. Second, let, let me explain the law governing tourism investment and financing tourism oriented projects. Third, let's discuss the business models applicable for tourism projects. Fourth, enumerate the various taxes application to tourism-related establishment. And lastly, let's discuss the limitation of foreigners in the tourism investments. So let us know what this law related to tourism investment and finance. First, the global tourism industry, a crucial sector of many national economies, is heavily influenced by investments and financial flows that ensure its growth and sustainability. Understanding the legal framework governing tourism investment and finance is essential for stakeholders involved in this sector, including investors, developers, hospitality professionals, and policymakers. So, this report aims to provide an overview of the pertinent laws and regulations that facilitates the governed tourism-related investment and financial activities. So the legal landscape of tourism investments encompasses various laws and regulations at international, national, and local levels, which are designed to attract and regulate foreign and domestic investment. These legal provisions ensure protection of investment while also promoting sustainable and responsible tourism practices. Key areas of focus include investment incentives, property rights, environmental regulation, taxation, and implication of financial policies on tourism projects. In the subsequent section, we will explore the specific legal frameworks related to tourism investment in different jurisdictions, the role of international agreements and treaties, the impact of these laws on economic policies, and their overall influence on the operational dynamic of the tourism industry. Through this exploration, the report will highlight how effective legal and regulatory environment can enhance investment attractiveness and ensure the long-term viability of tourism projects. To start, let's tackle the procedure in setting up a tourism-oriented business. First, we have to have market research and business plan development. Let's conduct throughout market research to understand the target market, competition, and customer needs. Let's also develop a comprehensive business plan that includes the business model, marketing strategy, and operational plan and financial projections. Second, let's have legal registration and licensing, which is very important in business. Register the business entity like an example, LLC partnership corporation. So, with the appropriate local or international authorities. Let's also obtain necessary license and permits specific to tourism businesses such as health and safety certifications, environmental permits, and tourism operators license. Third, location and facility setup. Choose a strategic location based on the target market and accessibility. Develop a lease facility according to the business model, hotel, resort, travel agency. Fourth, staffing and training. Recruiting staff with relevant expertise in the tourism sector, providing training to ensure quality service delivery and compliance with regulatory standards. Fifth, marketing and promotion. Implement marketing strategies to attract tourists, including digital marketing, partnership, and promotion, and also establish connection with travel agency, tour operators, and online travel platforms. Now let's move on the laws governing tourism investment and financing tourism-oriented projects. So, investment incentives analyze law offering tax incentives, reduced tariffs or subsidies for tourism projects. Understand the eligibility criteria and application process for these incentives. So, dili basta-basta makakuha og incentives if dili ka eligible for that further criteria to have that incentive sa imong business. Second, financing regulation. Explore the regulatory framework governing financial support for tourism projects, including loans, grants, and government funding. Study regulation concerning foreign direct investment and financial repatriation. Third, environmental and land laws. Comply with environmental regulation aimed to sustainable tourism development. Understand zoning laws and land use regulation that affect tourism facilities, construction, and expansion. And now let's tackle business models applicable to tourism projects. Accommodation services, hotels, resort, bed and breakfast, and vacation rentals. So these are very common tourism projects or businesses. We also have travel booking services, travel agency, tour operator, and online booking platforms, which is very useful nowadays, especially the online booking platform and travel agency and tour operators, since they literally help to ease the travel um, travel and also to um, make you feel relaxed during your tour, so you you won't have to worry about the um, problems that may occur on your travel, because you have your tour operator, you also have your travel agency to ask for help if there is any circumstances that you don't feel comfortable, or um, you did it you have problems on your travel. Also have the leisure and recreation services, amusement park, museum, and tourist attraction. So um, people travel for this. Usually people travel for this museum, tourist attraction. And lastly, transportation services. Specialized tourist transport service like crew lines, sightseeing buses, and rental services, which is very common if you you do travel tour. Lastly, let's tackle the various taxes applicable to tourism related establishments. So, I have this four. So, we have income tax applicable on profits generated by business, value added tax or VAT, lived in sale of goods service provided by tourism businesses, tourism tax, specific taxes that might be imposed on tourists such as hotel room tax or tourist levies. Fourth, property and land taxes, taxes based on property ownership and usage within the tourism industry. Limitation of foreigners in tourism investment. Ownership restriction, limit on percentage of ownership that foreigners can have a certain tourism sector. Investment caps, restriction on the amount of investment foreigners can make in specific tourism project. Operational limitation, regulatory requirements that might restrict the roles and responsibilities of foreign operated businesses. And lastly, repatriation of profit, regulations governing the transfer of profits, capital out of the country. So, understanding this aspect provide a foundational framework for successfully establishing and managing tourism-oriented businesses while navigating the regulatory financial challenges associated within the hotel industry. So, that's all for my report. Thank you for listening.